Link Crew leaders, we have the application process in the spring, and last year we had about 120 Link Crew applicants, and we selected about 60 Link Crew leaders. They organize an orientation that we have on, this year it was August 1st, before the freshmen start the school year, and there's a pretty complex where I'm looking for. There's a pretty complex training cycle they go through. We have something called May Day in the spring, where students learn about the games, learn about how to interact with freshmen and how to be mentors to freshmen.
This year, Link Crew has been something that we've done at 8 new schools and helped support the continuation of a 9th school. The focus really is just on getting freshmen comfortable with the high school experience and giving them a sense of community. We know typically, research shows us that typically 9th grade students tend to have a difficult time adjusting to the rigors of high school, and this program is really designed to help prevent some of those challenges they face with attendance, with failing coursework, with feeling like they don't belong, with getting bullied, and really just help them feel at home.
We've seen a decrease in referrals for discipline. We've seen a decrease in attendance problems. We've seen a big change also in the juniors and seniors. We had a new student come to our school a couple weeks ago, and the student just happened to walk into a class with a bunch of Link Crew leaders. And when the student walked in there were students. Our Link Crew leaders just stood up and said, "How can I help you? Can I walk you to class? Can I take you, can you sit with me at lunchtime?" So it's sort of become an ingrained part of our school now, through that training and how these upperclassmen are treating.
It's a lot more than just a social program. It's twofold. Talk a little bit about that.
Absolutely. There are a lot of components to why a student might drop out of school or why a student might not be successful in school. Some of that is just a lack of accountability. They feel like it's a large school, nobody's really noticing them, and so they can slip through the cracks a little bit. They can be absent, they can have poor grades, and maybe nobody's paying attention. Through the socialization and the intentional follow-ups of those juniors and seniors, those Link Crew leaders, those freshmen know that they've got someone who's checking on them. They know that they have someone that they can talk to about a teacher that they might be struggling with, about bad grades. So it's very intentional in building those relationships for a purpose, and that purpose is to keep them connected with the behaviors that will make them successful in school.
This has been a great big turnaround. When we had our dance last weekend, we had a bunch of the juniors and seniors going and asking the freshmen to dance with them. And they just had so much fun, and it was just a really neat experience to see all these kids who wouldn't necessarily before interact, and now they're just having a great time together. So,
tell me, what do you think the difference has been there? Is it the training? What is?
I think it's the training. I think that we're bringing it to their attention. It's an issue that maybe students don't usually think about, and we've actually been addressing it and training these students on very specific skills on how to interact with other people, and I think that we're seeing a huge improvement in these students.